You're listening to the Extraordinary Everyday Podcast with Wendy Johnson, episode number 57.
Welcome to the Extraordinary Everyday Podcast, where women come to be inspired and motivated to become the best version of themselves and elevate the quality of their everyday. Now, here's your host, certified life coach, Wendy Johnson.
Hello, beautiful friends. How are you doing today? Welcome to this episode. We are diving into a topic that resonates with many of us, how to believe in the new you, whether navigating a career change, recovering from a major life event, or simply striving for self-improvement. Believing in the new you is crucial. So let's get started. First, what is a belief? It's simply a thought you've been thinking long enough and you believe it. Look around at everything you've created up until now. It's all a result of what you believe. What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about the world? What do you believe you're capable of creating? What do you believe is possible for you? If you want to create a new you, then you have to be able to think new thoughts about yourself long enough. What happens when you think of a new thought is you repeat those thoughts over and over. And as you gather evidence of the new thoughts, your new thought becomes a new belief. So this is the law of repetition, repeating thoughts on purpose until you believe them to be true. And to do this, you have to take inspired action. First, I want to talk to you about 3 big mistakes of believing in yourself. And the first one is you think it will be easy, and you want it to be easy. And if it's hard, you'll want to fall back on more comfortable thoughts and beliefs that you've thought up until now. And the second mistake is you don't want to put in the work. It's a one and done thing and I'm over it. But to believe a new belief and become a new you, you have to work on it daily. The third mistake is you prefer the comfort of your old thoughts because they're easy. They come naturally to you. In this episode, I want to talk about 8 different areas to become the new you. First things first, let's talk about understanding your transformation. It's important to reflect on the events or decisions that have led to this change in your life. We're looking back on the changes you've made. This could be anything from a new job, a move to a new city, or even a personal commitment to change your habits. Years ago, I started journaling about my experiences, and it helped me understand why I wanted to make specific changes. It wasn't easy, but it made me appreciate my journey. To help you understand, journaling is an excellent way to process these thoughts. Ask yourself, what prompted this change? How have you grown from your experiences? What are the positive aspects of this new version of yourself? Understanding these aspects can help you appreciate and embrace your transformation. Let's imagine that we're now creating a new you, a new version of you from the you are today. To do this, you have to know what is different from the new you and the old you. Maybe you don't have a crystal clear vision, but a general idea of what you think is different. Can you come up with 5 differences of the old you and the new you? That will give you a start, something to focus on. You're narrowing your path. And the second area I want to talk about is setting clear and achievable goals. When you break down a large goal into smaller, manageable steps, it becomes easier to stay focused and motivated. You believe that you can achieve a small goal, but you still don't believe in the bigger goal. It's too far off. Let's say you want to lose 50 pounds. This month, your small goal is losing 5 pounds, and you believe that's doable. What I call this is a stretch goal. It's the small goal leading to the big goal. When you break down the big goal into small goals, it will give you motivation and wins along the way. You'll create milestones and successes, and you're proving yourself true and believing in yourself along the way. If you were not to break it down into small goals and you just looked at that big goal that totally scares you, that you don't believe, then you're going to give up. You're going to let fear win. I had a client that decided to adopt a healthier lifestyle and lose 50 pounds. But she started with small goals, like drinking more water and taking daily walks. Celebrating those small victories kept her motivated. And when you achieve a goal, celebrate your progress along the way. It boosts your confidence and reinforces your belief in your ability to achieve and maintain this new version of yourself. You're patting yourself on the back. You've got your own back. And the third area is surrounding yourself with positivity. It's crucial. The people you surround yourself are supportive. Doesn't matter if they're friends, family members, mentors. You want to be surrounded by people who encourage and believe in you. Remember, the people you surround yourself with can greatly influence how you view yourself. I suggest joining a community of like-minded individuals. This will help you stay positive and motivated, and their support will make a huge difference. You're not doing it alone. Go out and look for engaging in communities and groups that align with your goals and values and provide the positive reinforcement you need. They're all over. You can find them in meetup groups, health magazines, in your local city services. The fourth area is embracing self-compassion. This is a vital step because change is challenging and setbacks are inevitable. We're gonna mess up along the way, and it's important to treat yourself with kindness and understanding during transitions. I used to be so hard on myself for every little mistake. Learning to forgive myself and focus on the lessons helped me grow. Instead of criticizing yourself, practice self-compassion by acknowledging your efforts, forgive yourself for past mistakes, and focus on what you can learn from the experience. The fifth area, visualizations and affirmations. These are powerful tools in believing in the new you. Take a few minutes each day to visualize who you're becoming. Visualize your success and use positive affirmations to reinforce your new identity. What I do and what I teach is to visualize your future you achieving the goal that you're setting out to accomplish. Repeat affirmations like, I'm capable of achieving this goal. I embrace the changes in my life with confidence and positivity. These practices can help cement your new identity in your mind. If you have a hard time visualizing in your mind, begin with a vision board. See it in pictures. And one helpful tip is, what quality do you want to cultivate within yourself that you can believe in? For me, this is my word of the year. I do this for myself and within my coaching practice. Use a daily practice of I am statements that embody who you're becoming. And one way my coach, Mary Morrissey, taught me how to do this was, I'm so happy and grateful now. And fill it in. Visualize your future success. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have an amazing and supportive husband, that I wake up with energy and excitement for my day. I have a thriving business that generates $100,000 a year, and I travel several times a year to beautiful and exotic places. Also, I have a job that allows me to express my creativity. Take a moment and consider, what are you so happy and grateful that you get to do in your future? This is like celebrating ahead of time. This is being grateful ahead of time. It's bringing the energy of your future into the life you have now. I want you to think about, what are you so happy and grateful to do, be, or have in the future? And then practice those affirmations in your present day. And to do this, you visualize your future self. Your brain doesn't know real from imagined. As you're visualizing it, your brain is like, oh, this is the way my world is. This is what I'm supposed to be experiencing. And so the brain goes to work to create that experience for you. Other ways you can do this is with daily future self pep talks, acting like the new you, taking inspired action on the new you. The sixth area is reflecting on your progress. Reflecting on your progress regularly helps you see how far you've come. You can set aside time weekly or monthly to review your achievements, challenges, and lessons learned. When I reflect on my journey, it helps me realize how much I've grown. And it's incredibly motivating. I want to keep going. This reflection can be a powerful motivator and reinforce your belief in the new you. And the seventh area is seeking professional guidance. Don't hesitate to seek professional guidance if needed. Therapists, life coaches, and mentors can provide valuable insights and support tailored to your specific situation. You can hire a life coach, a business coach, a health coach, a weight loss coach, a fitness coach. For me, working with a life coach gave me the tools and confidence I needed to stay on track with my goals. I was in awe of how much I accomplished during the time I was working with a coach. And I decided to become a coach so that I could help people. To this day, I still have my own coach. Remember, professional help can be incredibly beneficial, especially if you feel stuck or overwhelmed. To conclude, believing in the new you is a journey that involves understanding your transformation, setting achievable goals, surrounding yourself with positivity, embracing self-compassion, visualizing success, using affirmations, reflecting on your progress, and seeking professional guidance when needed. Remember, change is a part of life. We're always learning, growing, and changing. And with the right mindset and support, you can thrive in your new identity. Thank you for joining me on the Extraordinary Everyday Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, rate, and review my podcast. I would love to hear from you. And don't forget to share it with someone who might benefit from this message. Until next time, keep believing in yourself and embrace the journey of becoming the new you. Take care, everyone. Have a great week. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Hey, if you enjoy listening to this podcast, you have to come check out More You, my community of like-minded women. We show up to create the highest version of ourselves and elevate the quality of our everyday along the way. Head over to ontraclifecoaching.com/join. That's ontraclifecoaching.com/join. I'd love to see you in there. And if you haven't grabbed your copy of the Mindset Makeover, head over to ontraclifecoaching.com/makeover and get a copy that teaches and inspires you to show up as your most extraordinary self.